I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. Man, steady trying to be about the business too, y'all. I'm doing all I can. But you know what's crazy? In the efforts that I make, I can do more. You know, my father used to tell me something when I was growing up. He said, son, when you've done your best and you've done all you can, sit still for a second and just do a little bit more. Always remember that. He said, when you've done the best you can and you can done all you can think of, he said, sit still for a minute and do some more. And you know what I've discovered in my life? I always have a little more. I ain't ever just out. Completely. I can't take another step. There ain't another breath in me. There ain't another thought I can produce. I'm never completely out, man. Just take a rest for a minute, man. And then just do a little bit more. And that I can't tell you how many times that's helped me get over the top. You know, I was watching a documentary about people climbing Mount Everest and how difficult climbing Mount Everest was. And how they have on the hill something called like a death zone or killing zone where the majority of people run out of oxygen and they have to turn back. Well, what's crazy is right in view of the summit. You can actually see the top of Mount Everest from there. But it's that little bit that's left that's the most difficult. Now, I forgot all the reasons why they said most people don't make it from there and more people have lost their lives in that area. I don't know what it is. But the people that make it to the top of Mount Everest, they all had to go through that same zone or that same area. But they had a little bit more that allowed them to get to the top. You know, a lot of people have had accidents up there trying that, so I'm not even really sure if Mount Everest analogy is a good one. But let's just break it down a little bit more. Let's just talk about life. There's a poem I learned back when I was pledging. It's called Don't Quit. It goes like this. If I make a mistake, I'm just trying to drum it up. So here we go. It says, when things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you're trudging seems all uphill, when your funds are low and your debts are high, when you want to smile, but you have to sigh, when cares are pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but don't quit. For life is queer with its twists and turns, as every one of us must sometimes learn. And many a fellow has turned about when he might have won had he stuck it out. So don't give up, though the pace seems slow. You may succeed with another blow. Often the goal is nearer than it seems to a faint and a faltering man. And often the struggler has given up when he might have captured the victor's cup. And he learns too late when the night came down how close he was to the golden crown. Success is failure turned inside out. It's your silver tint of your clouds of doubt. And you never can tell how close you are. It may be near when it seems afar. So stick to the fight. When your hardest hit is when things seem worst, that you mustn't quit. I remember it because they had a special method of helping you remember stuff back then, but I remembered it. And that poem right there has kept me. You know, we often talk about scripture and everything, and I don't see how I could live without it. But every now and then, man, somebody has a writing. God puts a writing on somebody's heart that delivers a message, man, that can help people. I use every motivational tool that I possibly can to climb this ladder of success or try to be the best father and the best husband I can be. I've done a lot of changing over the years, and so have you. But change is necessary in order to grow. If you don't make changes, folks, you can't grow. I was a young man on my set. I kept looking at him, man, a sharp little young dude just on my set. And he had these dreads, and I mean, they were super long, man. They were well below the middle of his back. I mean, it was just long. And he kept talking to me, and he kept talking to me and talking to me. So the young man kept talking to me, and I said, hey, man, you know, you do your huge self a favor in the business you're in if you got a haircut. You would do yourself a huge favor. I said, your image is everything, man. I said, you keep stopping me in the hallway to try to tell me what you do and what you are. But all I see is your hair. And I keep trying to figure out what you're doing with all that hair, man. Now, you can feel how you want to feel, but I'm like an employer. I employ people. So when I'm walking through the hallway and I try to think of you traveling with me and you sitting in a meeting with me, I try to imagine you in your suit sitting there talking business with me. And so just like other employers are, I'm just having a real story with you. So I said, man, you ought to consider cutting your hair. He said, man, Mr. Harvey, I've been growing this hair since I was a little boy. I said, how old are you now? He said, 28. I said, well, how long you want to hang on to what you was when you was a little boy? You know, if you started growing your hair when you were a teenager, I mean, you're 28 now. And I said, so let me help you understand something. Let me ask you something. What does it do for you? He said, man, it's just who I am. I said, so you your hair? He said, no, but it's a part of me. I say, that part of you that you're hanging on to, what does it do for you? I just like it. Well, dog, I like ice cream. But if I hang on to ice cream and eat ice cream every single day, my body gonna reflect that. What is it that you hanging on to that you don't want to let go of that's prohibiting you from being what all you can be? See, it's hard to be what all you can be if you want to keep being all you was. Don't that make sense to you? So I can't tell you how many times I've had to change. Change is necessary to grow. You can't be all you can be if you want to keep hanging on to all you was. That don't make no sense. How do you go forward if you keep going backwards? You can't stay here and go there. Do you understand that? If you want to go over there, you must remove yourself from right here. Oh, I got right here is comfortable. I got right here is safe. But over there is where the shade is. Over there is where the fruit is. Over there is where the opportunity is. Over there is where the mountain of gold is. So why you stuck on here? You got to leave here to go over there. You can't be all you can be if you want to stay stuck on who you was. Change is growth is necessary, y'all. Let's go.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
1, 2, 3. Ah! That's all I wanted to do right there. That's all.
Turn the gray.
See right there? See
Yeah.
right there? Hood people know that.
Yeah, got it.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Fly like a... Oh, come on.
There's some hellified openings in our music. Jazz,
Yeah.
jazz. Yeah, some openings, man.
Just open.
My favorite Earth, Wind, and Fire opening is. Yeah.
You know I know.
Can't deny. That boy, he opened that song so good.
It's so
You
pretty.
want my love, and you can't deny.
Yeah.
You know it's true, but you try to hide. Turn down love like it's really bad. You can't give what you never had.
That's right.
Oh,
Steve.
yeah. Boy, that's
See,
my
we need to
jam.
be on Name That Tune, me and you.
Yeah.
All R&B. We'll make $1 million.
Killing them.
Killing them. They be like, they know every song. Yes, yes.
Man,
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, the mouth of the South, and the legendary in the making, that young one, Kill Space. Comedy name, Junior.
yes, sir.
Junior, what's on your mind? Hey, man, you been in trouble lately.
Hey, man, I told y'all. I told you. Remember I told you about T-Trial? Told you.
Oh, your cousin the
My
other
cousin
day.
T on trial for breaking it in, and I told y'all, guilty. 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 Let me tell you what I saw in the courtroom. This would have me hollering. When the verdict came down, guilty, his mama talking about no. And he said, Mama, I'm gonna be all right. Just calm down. I got it. I said, you should. You've been there 5 times. Hell, I be comfortable somewhere I've been 5 times. I've been Uncle Steve House 5 times. Pretty comfortable going over there. You know what time the lights go out. Hell, you know what time lunch is. You know what the bird calls mean. You know what that is. Hell, your ass gonna be fine. The jury didn't even go deliberate. Once they saw the video, Your Honor said, hey, y'all go back in the back and talk about it. Foreman said, we ready. They ain't even get up and go out nowhere. You ever seen somebody on their job getting ready to leave at 5 o'clock and it's 4:58? They had their bags and they left. They was ready to go. They didn't even talk about it. They said, just pass him the paper. We ready to go. His ass on camera. He all through the man's house. He in there eating at the refrigerator. Oh, they got his ass. I see you 2027, T. Thank you, brother. I loved it. Mama screaming, no! I'm good, Mama. I know your ass know what to do. You been in there before? Hell. Who's sitting up here worried about him for? He fine. He got some friends in there he already know. D-Block, he got it.
Oh, wow.
Junior. All right, Junior.
Yeah. They ain't even leave.
We're going to pray. All right.
He said, no, we ain't.
I told you they ain't praying for him. Ain't nobody praying for him.
Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, Junior's in for the nephew to run that prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now to run that prank back. Junior, you're in for the nephew today. What you got?
Okay, well, I'm in for the nephew. Right now, he left us this prank to run back. It is no anchovies. Now I don't even eat anchovies. I don't do that on my pizza. You do that on your pizza? Anybody do that? Anchovies? No. That's got.
There are some black people that eat anchovies.
I was at the Polo Lounge having a luncheon. 2 black people, and I will not mention their names because they're both of them famous. The girl ordered a side dish of anchovies.
For a salad, for the Caesar salad, a lot of people use it.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
And the other dude ordered anchovies. I was the only 2 looking people. At them. I wanted to move down there next to the white people.
Eat anchovies?
Too salty, too slimy.
No anchovies. Come on, Cat, let's run it.
Hello.
Hey man, who is the person I need to talk to about? I got a pizza that's been messed up. Who do I need to talk to?
Well, you can talk to me, sir. What's going on? What happened to your pizza?
Somebody put some anchovies on my pizza. Black people don't eat no anchovies, man. So who would do that? Who would put anchovies on my damn pizza? I didn't want no.
Settle down with the language there, pal. All right? You know, if you got anchovies on your pizza, you just must have gotten mixed up with another order. I'll send you another pizza. It ain't a big deal.
But I ain't asking no anchovies, man. Matter of fact, let me ask you something. What the is an anchovy any damn way?
It's like a sardine. That's what a anchovy is, okay, pal? It's like a sardine.
Hey, let me tell you something, man. First of all, what's your name? What is your name?
I'm Gino.
So you the owner of the damn pizza place?
Yeah, I own the damn pizza place, and I don't need people calling me and cursing at me because it was a mistake. You know, mistakes happen, pal. Worse things go on in this life than you getting some anchovies on your pizza.
Hey, man, okay, so here's the deal. I done had a bunch of guests come to my house or order pizza, and every last one of them got anchovies on them. You know what I'm saying? So I got an issue with it. I done spent over $50 with you with these pizzas, and the made wrong.
Nobody likes anchovies?
No, I told you before, black people don't eat no anchovies, man. Okay?
Hold on. I'm almost certain I've served anchovy pizza to black people before.
Okay, the black people that I know don't eat anchovies.
Okay, well then we'll send you some pizzas without any anchovies on them.
Hey, you know what? I don't like your attitude. You know what, man? You mess around and
if you didn't come at me with so much attitude to start with, you wouldn't get no attitude.
Okay, look at it. Don't get your ass whooped, okay? Don't get your ass whooped.
What did you just... Did you just threaten me?
I said don't get your
do you think you're talking? Who the do you think you're talking to, face?
I'm talking to Gino, the owner of Pizzeria. You.
That's right. That's right. You don't tell me you're going to kick my okay, pal? You know where the pizzeria is. You know, you just calm the down.
Do you? Okay, that's it. I tell you what, man. In the next 3 to 5 minutes, I'm finna walk down there and kick your little ass behind putting these anchovies on here and having a little pompous attitude like you think you can't get your ass whooped.
You come on down here, okay? And we'll see. Do me a favor. Go yourself and the horse you rode in on, okay? And bring it on down here. All right, we'll take care of it there. I'll stuff some anchovies up your all right, pal?
Okay, cool. All right, cool.
Okay. You like to say okay a lot, do you? Is that one of your favorite words, okay?
Yeah, you need to have somebody there with you when I get there, because I promise you, Gino finna get his ass whooped.
Yeah, Gino's shaking in his boots, pal. Me and my anchovies, we're sitting here scared out of our minds right now.
Okay,
you
let me
me?
tell you.
I've dealt with clowns like you my whole life. Please.
Okay, let me tell you this here. Do you know who you're talking to?
I'm talking to some idiot who don't know how to talk. That's what I'm talking to.
No, you're talking to nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Mr. Gino, you just got pranked.
You telling me I'm throwing F-bombs all over the radio?
You dropping F-bombs all over the radio, baby.
I want to know who did this to me, because they're getting some F-bombs. Who did this to me?
Do you have a guy that works for you? He says he works 5 to close. Andre. You got a Dre that works for you?
Yeah, I got a Dre that works for me, and Dre's going to be spending some time in a walk-in freezer.
All right.
Black people don't eat anchovies, huh?
Black people don't eat anchovies, baby. Hey, I got to ask you this, Mr. Gino. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest radio show in the land?
Your show. The baddest radio show in the land is the Steve Harvey Show.
With no
Steve Harvey
anchovies,
morning.
baby. No
Steve Harvey
anchovies.
morning show. I'm going to send you some pizzas. I'm sending that station dozens of pizzas with double anchovies on every one of them.
No anchovies. That's what it is. Run that prank back. No anchovies. But I'll tell you what is anchovy tomorrow. I know that. Tomorrow night, me and the nephew on stage. Dallas, get ready. Here we come. Tomorrow, April Fools. It's going to be Monique, Dominique, Rodney Perry, and myself taking the stage at the Texas Trust Theater. Boy, I'm going to be so clean out there, Unc. I'm finna hit him with something tomorrow, boy.
You gonna be clean?
Man.
Is
Boy,
Tommy
be
hosting
clean.
the show?
Tommy's hosting the show, Unc. Okay. Tommy hosting the show, Monique closing the show, and me, Dominique, and Rodney Perry somewhere in there. I don't even know. But once they call my name, I'm just gonna do my job. That's it. Once they call, ladies and gentlemen, Junior from Steve Morning Show, I'm going out there and do my job. I'm finna act a complete fool. That's all I know to do, huh?
Yeah. That's what I need you to do, Junior.
What you need me to do, huh?
Whoever next.
Yeah.
They need to realize when they walk out there that it's been 4 inches of tar laid down on this stage.
Yeah, Unc. Let me tell you something, Unc. I don't warm up, Unc. I go right into it.
Tar.
I don't need no warm up. My first joke, we going. Here it is. Get it.
Junior, you're funny on stage for
get it.
sure. You
are.
are.
Get this, man. I'm excited.
Yes, he is.
Dallas too? Oh man, come on.
Well, we can't wait. Can't wait to see
Junior
it.
is funny on stage.
He is.
Get it.
He is. All right, coming up next, it is Ask the CLO.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, journalist Gayle King and NBA legend Charles Barkley, they may be the new faces of a weekly primetime show on CNN. Yep, we'll talk about that.
I saw that.
What? That could be really good.
Yeah.
73-year-old icon Lionel Richie said he no longer can go all night long. And Essence Fest has announced a few of this year's headliners. That's all coming up, like I said, at the top of the hour. But right now, it is time to ask the CLO. This one's from Cammie in the DMV. Cammie writes, I live half a mile away from my sister, and I've seen her husband on more than one occasion sitting on the side street talking on the phone. Yesterday, I passed right by him, and he didn't notice me. What's he up to? Should I ask next time?
No, he's sitting on the side street talking on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're not supposed to talk on the phone and drive.
Oh, really?
Oh, you stay ready.
Good one, Steve.
Oh,
Good one.
Stay ready.
Good one. Yeah.
You can't get me.
I see.
No sauce. It's stunt.
Good one.
I'm on the phone and I'm texting, and that is against the law. I pull over. Most accidents occur right close by your house, too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's another stat.
Yes.
You're right. You're right. Mm.
Oh, he just full of information.
Statistics.
Girl.
You got those ready.
Girl. AAA knowledge.
Yes. All of that. All right, moving on to Rosalind in Queens. Rosalind says, my husband and I were lying in bed talking, and he asked me why I don't rub his back or run his bath water. I told him because men don't need all of that. He told me there are women out there that love to pamper men. I told him if he thinks he can do better, then go do that. Was that the wrong reaction?
Wow.
What you say, Rosalind?
Too much.
Well, yeah, right. You know, what you could have did was asked him why he don't do that for you.
Turn it around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
flip it.
Now, what did he say he wanted again, Shirley?
He wanted his back rubbed, and he wanted her to run his bath water.
Now, if that's a problem for you, Rosalind, you know, and he done told you it's women out there who do it, then her response was what?
If he thinks he can do better, go do it. He said that she said that men don't need all of that.
Yeah.
Well, men don't need a lot of stuff, but they want it. You don't need your back rub either, and you don't need your bath water ran.
But how did he ask her,
But you
though?
want it.
Did he ask her nicely?
Yeah, he tried to be. You know, hey, baby, how come I can't? But he had a little tone to it. Hey, baby. You know, like, I was just wondering, how come you don't ever rub my back or run my bath water, nothing like that, you know, because it's women out here doing that for their men. Well, men don't need all
Men don't need all of that.
Now, this is an old couple.
Rosalind and Queen.
But now, because you know her name Rosalind now. And we all know what his name is.
Harold. What?
Harold.
Every day it's a Harold.
All day long.
Harold ain't, Harold trying to find out, because he done heard his boys talking about it. Now, he want to know how, he ain't, man, I don't get none of that at home.
Yeah. Okay.
But now you done told him you think you can do better, go ahead, okay? That's an invite.
She said, was that the wrong reaction? That's her question.
Entirely wrong. I think it was a teaching moment for you. I think you could have taken an opportunity to ask him for some things you've been wanting too. But now y'all sending each other out into the world to find it. So
right.
Good luck. This marriage is just moments away from being over.
Over a back rub and some bath water. Wow.
Because I ain't running your bath and I ain't rubbing your back. Well, somebody will. For sure.
All right, moving on to Cherry in Gulfport. Cherry says, I'm dating a man that's 6'3" and muscular. I thought I hit the jackpot until we were intimate. He didn't measure up to my standards. He tried his best, and I faked it, so he stopped. Should we normalize telling these men when they suck in bed? Come on, Cherry.
You know what? Cherry,
What?
Man.
I want to say something to you. You know, ladies, some of you have a very, very valid point. Now, because a man is built and work out don't mean he a great lover. But, you know, Cherry, you know, it's the flip side to that, too, now. Maybe, just maybe, and I don't know you.
Yeah.
And I can't tell nothing in this letter, but maybe you just too damn much. You know, that can happen, too. Yeah, sometimes you just too damn much. He just met you. Y'all just did it. He didn't know you wanted all that.
Well, there's...
I don't know how he ain't threw my ass up against this wall. I
She didn't say all of that.
I know she did, but I'm saying to you, though,
But
if he
her
didn't measure up, we got to stop. And not, how do we tell these men they ain't doing it right?
Yeah. Yeah, that they suck in bed is what she said.
He might be fine for somebody
It's
else,
trash.
Kerry. You just too much.
Well,
You too
what if
much,
she's
baby.
not too much and she just wants him to be a good lover because he's bad in bed?
Well, he ain't. He good at the gym. You gotta understand, all these brothers that's all that super fit, they take time looking.
Yeah.
It take time
that's
looking.
That's where their focus
Look
is.
like
It's
that.
not on pleasing
Yeah, you know,
their
he in
woman.
the gym.
Uh-huh.
But that's
Oh, you
part
just
of
said
her
that.
issue that she might not can't do nothing about it. You know? I mean,
Yeah.
Why
Yeah,
don't you get a sloppy looking man that can bring it?
it might be your
Because there's a
oxygen.
whole lot of them out there. Girl, he don't look like much, but Lord Jesus.
What is
Girl.
he Steve? He can fry the bacon.
What a man, what a man, what a man.
What a mighty good man.
All right. All right. So should we normalize telling these men when they suck in bed? That's her question.
Yeah, you go ahead and tell him. And then you ain't going to see him no more. And then what you
that's
going to do?
horrible.
You going to run the
crush
next
his
one off
ego.
too? Well, let me ask you something, Cherry. If you all that, why you still available?
Huh.
You're still putting it on her, back on
Huh?
her.
No, I just want to know.
That was
If all these men suck in bed, why you still single? Huh?
I think you're missing the point.
No, I ain't. No, I might be spot on.
All right, Cherry.
Cherry might have to change her name from Cherry to Eggplant.
Coming up at the top of the hour, thank you, CLO. About to turn your mic off. Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, it is here. It is here. My business partner, Tasha Lanier, and I are launching our brand new lifestyle collection tomorrow, April 1st. That's Saturday. It will be at the grand opening of the Lab in Atlanta. We will debut our collection of Love Black Women handbags and totes, customized leather jackets, and my Love Shirley Strawberry Candle collection is back. If you're in the Atlanta area, please come shop with me this Saturday, April 1st. That is tomorrow at the grand opening of the Lab Retail Company. Doors open at 11 a.m. I'll be there until the last customer leaves. I wish you guys could come. Junior, Tommy, I know you guys have stuff to do tomorrow, but, you know, I'll send you guys some stuff like I always do. The Lab is located, write this down, 3039 Amweiler Road in Atlanta. 3039 Amweiler Road in Atlanta. Doors open at 11 a.m. Hope to see you there.
All right then.
Woo!
There you go. Congratulations, girly girl.
Thank you, guys.
Fine, candles and belts.
Jackets, and bags, all of that.
Barrettes.
Did you say barrettes? What'd you
Yeah.
say?
A barrette hair clip. I can't stand him.
I saw
I don't
a
even
woman,
have any
I saw
hair
a
like
woman
that.
was like, she's like 50 years old.
Uh-huh.
And she brushed her hair to the side. She got short hair, which is nothing wrong with that at all. She brushed it to the side, and then she put a barrette in it. That was a very, very bad choice.
What kind of barrette? Was it
Yeah, 'cause
glitter,
I-
The
sparkly?
one
or
little
we wore the
girls
sparkly.
wear.
Oh, it was pink and purple.
No, the yellow, obvious
Yellow.
barrette color.
Little flower.
Yeah, shaped like a ribbon,
Okay.
Yeah.
but real little though. Supposed to be on the end of a pigtail or a plait.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I have
Wow.
one that says chill. I have short hair.
Yeah.
Real sparkly and
And sparkly,
chill.
right.
No, ma'am,
We wear
wasn't enough
those,
room.
yeah.
Wasn't enough room on this one to write nothing.
All right. Moving on to entertainment news. Longtime TV journalist Gayle King and NBA All-Star and commentator Charles Barkley Jr. may be embarking on a new journey together. The two have been in talks of becoming the faces of a weekly CNN primetime show and are said to be getting closer to sealing the deal. According to the Wall Street Journal, the deal has been a secret in the media industry for a while, and CNN likes the personalities together. So, Junior, do you think Charles Barkley and Gail will make a good duo? What do you think?
No, not Charles. Gail be fine, but Charles on CNN, you can't see that. No way. Gail be fine.
Why do you say that?
Gail a good commentator, but you know Charles Barkley ain't got no sense. Be up there talking about, hey, Gail, Kobe had 40 points. If he had basketball, I'm saying right now, is if he had the basketball, he'd have 40 points. You know, you got Shaq, Kenny, Ernie, me, myself, everybody coming. CNN News, hey, CNN News. You don't want to hear that nightly.
He said nightly.
I think Gail is going to be a little...
Charles.
I think she's going to be a little stunned off.
Yes.
A little stunned.
She going to do a lot of paper shuffling on that.
Stuff Charles going to say.
They say they have chemistry. That's the word, that they do have chemistry. The two of them.
We're going to have to see it.
Charles Barkley, cool people. He
has strong opinions about issues and topics.
Dog, and that's what I like about him. He's dope, man. He's not afraid.
Yeah.
He gonna say what he thinks, man.
So we'll be watching.
Gail stays in the ropes.
Yeah.
Charles outside the ropes.
Yeah.
Then they gonna play his Subway commercial.
Charles don't even know where the ropes is.
Charles Barkley.
Charles don't know.
All right. Moving on to legendary singer Lionel Richie. Lionel appeared on The View with his American Idol castmates, and he made a startling revelation. Lionel said that when he wrote his hit single All Night Long back in 1983, he could truly go all night long. But now, at his age, well, he's 73 now, he's got it down to a fierce 15 minutes. We're
not mad at you.
From all night long to 15 minutes. Sounds good, huh?
Not mad.
Yeah.
Well, Lionel may not be performing all night long anymore, but his longtime girlfriend, Lisa Parigi, who's 40 years younger than he is, must be happy with that 15 minutes, okay? And congratulations.
I met them in Dubai.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, man, we had dinner.
Lionel looks great.
He looks fantastic.
Yes, he looks great.
The woman he's with, man, is a real sweetheart.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But and you can tell her maturity level is way different. Way
for her
different.
age.
'Cause, I didn't know she was 30 years younger. I didn't know.
40 years younger.
40. So she's 33.
40.
If he's 73.
Yeah, she's 40 years younger.
Yeah. I ain't gonna be able to do that. I'm just not. I'm just
40
not
years
gonna
younger than you would be 26.
I'm just not gonna be able to do that. I don't.
You couldn't be with a 26-year-old.
I don't even know what the hell we doing.
What are you going to talk about?
What are you talking about?
TikTok.
Don't feel bad, Lionel. Lionel, fine.
Speaking of 40 years, we got to say congratulations to Lionel Richie, because this year marks the 40th year of the song All Night Long. So there you go.
Wow, All Night Long is 40 years old.
40 years old. Can you believe that? Yeah.
All night long.
That's it. That's it.
I can't do that all night long either at 44. So you didn't feel bad.
Wait, Junior, how old are you?
44. I can't do all night
long. You were 4
long.
years old when All Night Long came out?
Yeah, I'm 4 years
All right,
old.
we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
And an update on the Jonathan Majors domestic violence allegations. A statement released this week by Majors' attorney asserts that Majors is the victim, claiming not only that the woman has since recanted her allegations, her accusations in two written statements, but that video footage and other witness testimony will support Majors. The statement further claimed that Majors' girlfriend was in the middle of an, quote, emotional crisis at the time of the incident, after which she was hospitalized. Yeah. Yet these charges may be just the beginning of further allegations about Major's pattern behavior. Now, after his arrest, 2 different TV directors spoke publicly about Major's alleged emotionally violent and professionally abusive history. And social media began buzzing with reports from Major's classmates from Yale, where he received a master's in drama, saying Major's had a long and well-known history of abusive behavior in both the Yale and New York theater scenes. The public's reaction to the allegations have understandably been mixed at this point. And, you know, it begs the question, why come out with this stuff now?
I mean, what are you talking about Yale for?
Right.
See, this is the thing about it, people. You can't.
Here we go. Yeah.
We do not have the right to go back into a person's past like that, because everybody if they do that, we all out of work.
Yeah.
If you only have to pay for all of your past transgressions over and new to, because you don't know what that man went through after whatever he did, because everybody got something in their past.
Yeah.
Him, me, all of us. We got something in our past. I don't think it's right talking about you going back to Yale to go back to what we heard somebody at the class. It's always somebody late jumping on board with that old funky mess. You know, all of his scenes were violent. He had violent scenes. Was he bad for that? Man, y'all need to come on, man. If we could just stick with the facts. That's the danger of social media, though, man.
Yeah, this story is developing still. We have to wait until all the facts come out, apparently. There's supposedly a video involved, all of that. So we'll see. Yeah.
His lawyers say the video going to exonerate him.
Yeah. So we have to wait for
the video. Yeah.
Like you said, Steve, stop giving them a pen to stick you with.
Yeah.
Stop putting yourself in them situations like that.
I'm trying to figure out how I call the police. I'm in here, me and my girl in here arguing. I'm calling the police. I don't know a whole lot of black dudes call the police.
Well, you know.
You and your girl.
Hopefully.
Yeah, this is, well, we'll keep following this story and letting you know. Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, we're switching gears here. Roscoe Wallace in the building right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right. You know what time it is. Roscoe is here.
Right here, baby. I won't take me no time. Come on in. I'm in the end right here. What's going on, everybody? Shirley, Carl, Tommy.
Yeah.
This is Junior, everybody.
Roscoe, my hero.
What's going on today?
Well,
Hey,
you know
Roscoe.
Carla's here. Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Carla.
Hey, Roscoe. Listen to this.
Hey, what's going on?
We talked about this earlier at the top of the hour, the 40th anniversary of All Night Long. Lionel
All
Richie.
night long.
But check this out. On that particular album was some cuts on there. One of my all-time favorite Lionel Richie songs, Love
Are you
Will
feeling
Funk.
down and lonely?
The title?
Feeling that you
Damn.
can't go on.
Yes, sir. Woo.
Don't you worry, love. Love will find a way.
You better moan.
Is it life that you live in?
You better is. Come on.
And the world is so unkind. Just remember love. Just remember love won't find a way.
Remix it.
Yes.
Oh, that was my jam, Carly. I ain't get a chance to say title,
What happened?
I ain't get a chance to say title.
No, love will find a way. You just got right into it, but that's
Well, I love them because I know the jam. Right? Yeah, one thing about it, if you wrote it, you know it.
all right. We're gonna let you have it. We know you didn't. Right.
Hey, let me tell you something. Hey, you know the reason I can jump the gun? Because is the gun. Ain't nothing going on but me, baby. What else you got, Carl?
All right, let's switch it up. Let's get some funk in here. Sly and the Family Stone. Ooh, we gotta sit up. Look at him. You want to do Family Affair? Which one you gonna do?
Oh. If you want me to stay, I'll be around today. Available. But you really are now. I'm about to go, and then you'll know.
You look like Stevie.
Got to be me. That you never know good. I wish I would. Make that yo won't die. Pass it. Boy, everything right there, boy. Hot fun in the summertime. Ooh, yeah.
Come on.
Hot fun in the summertime. Back in the day where
he dropped his voice.
He comes back. Fly, 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 fly away. Boy, them jam right there. What else you got, Carl? Come on, talk
How
to me.
about, all right, next weekend, Easter weekend. You want to do a little gospel? Kirk Franklin smiles. Steve Harvey was in this video.
You know, I was in the video. I picked a song for it.
Okay.
I picked a song. Let me see. I got to think about that one minute. Where can I start right there? Where can I start with that song?
Today is a new
day. Come on. There is no sunshine. Where is the cloud? Sky making me feel right. See, the reason I don't really know that because I ain't write that.
Oh, you giving up credit.
See, I only do stuff I write.
Okay.
Kirk wrote that.
All right.
Yeah, I ain't really write that.
Okay, you didn't really write that one. All right, give you one more. Give me a little bit of Al Green. Whatever you want to pick. 10 seconds.
Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, love and happiness.
Frank phone call up next.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up in about 4 minutes after the hour, it is my strawberry letter for today. The subject is fooling around in first class. We'll get into that, find out what that's all about. Wait till you hear this. In just a few, because right now, look who is here, the nephew with today's prank phone call.
Don't do that. The plumber.
You would have done it to us.
Yeah,
No.
You're getting doxxed. Oh, you're getting doxxed.
I'd have did it to you, but I'm just, I'm just trying to soften the blow. Don't do that.
You're getting
Oh, you don't feel like it, huh?
You feel like getting doxxed?
The thing about you, Tommy, the one thing I ain't got to worry about it.
What?
Oh, as soon as you do me, I ain't got to worry about it because my opportunity coming shortly. Because you just can't hold it together, not no 2 damn weeks in a row.
Just run the prank. The plumber. And that's what's going to be wrong Monday morning. The plumber. Something wrong with my pipes. I can't.
Have your butt in here on Monday.
This right here is the plumber. The plumber.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm trying to reach a Mr. please.
That would be me.
Mr. How you doing? You the person that does the plumbing work, am I right?
Yeah.
Now, my wife got some work done for you. You come by the house. Now, do you know, I know you probably got quite a bit of work.
No, well, I do so many throughout the day, so I have it on my receipt here I can look at over here.
About 3 days ago at Street.
Maybe look. Yeah, I can recall. Was a lady there?
Yeah, it was a toilet was backed up and was overflowing and.
Yeah, I can recall that.
And then something was wrong with the sink in there too, and that had a leak in the back of it.
Yeah, it had a leak in the back, and I done that. I fixed that there for you, and I took that toilet that had around the bottom of your base, the toilet base there. I had to take that up and retape it because that tape had came loose. It was kind of old there, and I went through there and done all that and taped it up and sealed it up, and I rebased that seal back there in the toilet, and your sink had a little leak back there in the back. I fixed that because that was real easy there. So
Well, no, see, that something went wrong with that toilet. Now, did you put another pipe or something? Did you reroute a pipe or anything?
No, like I said, all I did, I took the base of it off there, and I taped it up to where that old tape there, and then I put me some cement with my pipe there, and I sealed it all up, and I checked it out. I let it dry to see if it leaked, and it didn't leak. And I put your base back on, and and then you had a little leak there in your sink, and that was on the top of the your nozzle there, and I fixed that for you.
Mr. I'm gonna tell you, cause I'm gonna be honest with you and tell you I'm not happy with what I got.
You're not happy with it?
No. Now let me tell you what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Now say somebody in the bathroom and they flush that toilet.
Right.
When they flush that toilet, come out the sink in the kitchen.
Hold on. Now, tell me that. Say that what you did again.
I said when they flush the toilet in the bathroom.
Right.
Come out the sink in the kitchen. It come out in the kitchen like that. I don't know how you route something like you didn't misroute it or something.
No, I didn't route anything. All I did was I put the tape on there. So I fixed the leak that was, your at the base of your toilet. I didn't reroute anything. I don't understand how can you reroute a pipe, toilet pipe to go into your kitchen and shoot crap out of your kitchen like that.
I don't know what you did when you was up under there and how you rerouted something, but that's what happened. And it's going from that bathroom when you flush that toilet. It come out in my sink in my kitchen. Now, what's bad about it is this morning I'm in there cooking.
Sir,
and
what's your name again?
My name is. They call me.
Okay, and crap is coming out of your plumbing in
my kitchen. Now, this morning I set out some red beans and rice to cook, and I put my beans on. Now I've been cooking. I've been cooking. Listen at me. I've been cooking all.
No, I'm trying to be professional about this because I guarantee my work. I've been doing this over 20 years. And one thing I do, I guarantee my work, and I'm real proud about the things that, I do. But what did you have anybody else over there working on your pipe?
Ain't nobody.
In your kitchen? All I did was your bathroom.
You is the only.
The bathroom don't have anything to do with your kitchen. That floor pipe have anything to do with one or the other.
Then explain that coming through my sink in my kitchen.
I can't explain the coming from your sink. I can only explain that's in the toilet. In your sink, I have no idea.
Listen, because this done got me round up. Listen, now what it is.
Well, you got me kind of wrapped up here because, like I said, I do this here, and I've been doing it for 20 years, and that's the first time I ever heard of anything like that being happening. I ain't never seen it.
Well, I'm going to tell you, it's just disgusting to cook red beans all day, and now I find out that it's sitting in some dirty water like that.
You didn't smell the water when you was in your sink? Because I'm quite sure they had a loud smell to it.
I didn't smell nothing. Now, earlier this morning, I washed my hair in there. And I didn't smell.
What?
I washed my hair in there.
Oh.
That's just what it smelled like. A bag of
I just refuse to believe that the work I did on your toilet in there, taping some stuff up and cementing some stuff up, and on your sink had anything to do with crap being shot out your damn kitchen sink.
Well, I tell you what I need to do is for you to get your back over here and fix it, because this here ain't a good job, and I don't recommend nobody using you.
Well, first of all, I'm trying to be professional about it, and you cussing me, and that ain't gonna get nothing done, mister.
Once come out my pipe, it was no longer professional.
Well, obviously you had somebody else over there doing something in your sink.
I ain't had nobody.
Do you have a garbage disposal over there?
Look.
Maybe it's coming out your garbage disposal.
It ain't how in the world is crap coming out of my gut. You get your back over here and you fix what you're supposed to fix and fix it right. Then I'm not paying another damn dime for it.
I'm not coming over to fix a thing. I tried to be professional about it. I'm listening to what you got to say. I should have hung up on you a long time ago, but I guarantee my work. And I'm trying to, deal with my customers. When I left her, I told her to flush the toilet. She flushed the toilet. She ran the faucet in the bathroom. We had no problem. Now, if you had somebody else over there that's doing whatever, Lord knows what, I damn sure don't know.
Do you know
ain't none of my business.
I ate some of them red beans, and that's what bothered me now. I feel sick to my stomach. I'm
if you got food, eat some red beans and whatever the hell you eating over there, it smell like water. You crazy as hell.
I'm gonna make your eat some of these red beans if you don't come fix these pipes.
You can go to hell. I'm trying to be professional. Like I told you, I'm doing my job. I did it the best that I know I could. And when I left there, wasn't nothing leaking. One pipe don't go with the other. Like I
You
told
get over here and fix these pipes. That's what you.
You and your wife kiss my because I know well I did an outstanding job over there.
You ain't done nothing. If I got
take them red beans and rice, stick them up you and your pipes and all that. I don't give a damn.
I know what's coming up.
I ain't fixed no red beans and rice. I ain't done nothing over there in your damn kitchen to have you that upset with me.
I got one more thing I want to say to you. Is you listening?
I'm listening to you.
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Oh,
you just got pranked by your boy.
Man, you kidding me. Man, y'all crazy, man.
Hey, man, I got to ask you big time. What is the baddest? I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land.
You got it, man. Yeah, that's Steve Harvey Morning Show. Y'all got me this morning, man. You tell when you see him, I'm going to whoop his too.
I tell you what we going to do is this here. Me and you going to get together and we going to prank. How about that?
Thank you. You hold it down, I'm going to shoot that pipe in his.
All right. Thank you, nephew. Coming up next, Strawberry Letter, the subject fooling around in first class. We'll get into that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter, and if you need advice on relationships, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, and you never know, it could be yours.
You never know. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, fooling around in first class. Dear Stephen Shirley, I'm in my early 30s and newly single. I dated a man for 6 years before I realized he didn't love me and he was never going to marry me. After my long dead-end relationship ended, I started drinking a lot more, and I decided to treat men like dirt. That didn't go so well for me, and now I've lost my job and I've been charged with indecent exposure. I worked for a major airline, and my girls and I were headed to Jamaica for a Galentine's Day getaway. I was in first class, sitting next to a chocolate man with a bald head and pearly white teeth. We drank a lot of brown liquor and laughed and talked. I slid past him to get to the bathroom, and I made sure he saw my assets. When I got back, I noticed he was watching an erotic movie on his phone and there was a wild sex scene going on. He saw that I was watching too, so he tilted his phone so I could see it better. Without communicating, he slid his hand under my blanket. The lights had been lowered, so no one could see what was going on. He knew what to do with his hands, and when he finished, I wanted to return the favor. I leaned over the armrest and covered myself with my blanket. He didn't say a word, and I was quiet as I could possibly be. Then he pushed me up frantically as the flight attendant passed by. He told me that he's married, and he seemed very irritated. I guess my lip service sobered him up real quick. We did not look at each other or utter one word for the rest of the flight. After I got to Jamaica, I got an email from my job saying that I lost my flight privileges and I was suspended. I got fired 3 days later. All because the flight attendant snitched. I blame this all on my ex. How do I move past the hurt? Okay, really? Really? I mean, you blame this on your ex? You're asking, what are you asking? You did this to yourself. Your ex wasn't servicing a complete stranger in first class. You were. I mean, and how many cocktails did you guys have? All this brown liquor you said, because clearly your judgment was impaired. And you have no one to blame but yourself. This happened not because a flight attendant snitched or because you and your ex broke up and you're hurt. You have to own what you did. You work for a major airline. You know you can't be doing stuff like that where you work. That's nasty. You didn't even know that man. That's not something a woman who cares about herself would do. You were an HR case just waiting to happen. Yes, the flight attendant snitched, but you left her no choice the way you were carrying on. She could have lost her job for not telling. So listen, I just tell you, please get yourself together, sis. You're better than this. Start looking for another job immediately so you can move on with your life. Your ex is your past. You got to learn what you can from that relationship. It is over. So you don't go down that road anymore. And please change how you conduct yourself in public and private from now on so you can get what you want. You want marriage. You want a relationship. You want a man who loves you. You want all these things. That's not how you get it doing these types of things, okay? With a perfect stranger on an airplane? Ew. Steve?
Let me just fix the subject of this letter. The letter is called Fooling Around in First Class. We're going to take off the ing and we just read this letter, a fool in first class. 'Cause that's all we're talking about here.
Yeah.
See, you in your early 30s, then you know better. You in your early 20s, you should know this wasn't a smart idea, but you didn't. You dated this man for 6 years before you realized that he ain't love you and he wasn't going to marry you. So after your dead-end relationship, here we go. I started drinking a lot more, and I decided to treat men like dirt. Well, that didn't go so well for me, and now I've lost my job, and I've been charged with indecent exposure. Okay, now you want me to tell you something? Let me explain something to you, ladies, so you can get this out the way, because I've said this 100 times on this show. You said I decided I'm going to treat men like dirt, but that ain't go well for me. Here's your problem. When women try to test drive, they always end up getting drove. Always.
You said that a lot. You have.
Wow. Because it's not in your makeup. That's not your DNA to behave like this. It's not in the female DNA, man. Not ladies. Now, there are women who doing it, but I'm talking about ladies. Women who care about themselves. Family, people that's trying to be something. You can't act like this. Now, you done lost your job and you've been charged with indecent exposure. What? You were working for a major airline and you and your girls going to Jamaica for a Valentine's Day getaway. You was in first class acting like you needed to be in the luggage compartment. See, you can't put trash in first class. Because everybody going to find out it's up there real quick. Conversation in first class be a little bit different. Oh, but you done got yourself a first class seat, but you should have been down in the luggage cargo with all the bags and stuff. When we come back, I'm going to just go through this real quickly. You already know what you did wrong. Waste of time.
All right, Steve. Coming up at 23 minutes after the hour, we'll have part 2 of your response to the strawberry letter. The subject is, you changed it to what now?
I changed it to a fool in first class.
We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, come on. Let's recap today's strawberry letter. The subject is fooling around in first class, but you changed it to what?
A fool in first class.
Yes.
This ignorant woman in her 30s, newly single, she been dating a man for 6 years, found out it was going nowhere. Once she stopped, she started drinking a lot, and she made a conscious decision to start treating men like dirt. Right after she said that, it said, that didn't go so well for me, and now I've lost my job and been charged with indecent exposure. I've told women this 100 times. I'm going to repeat it one more time. Women, when you take men for a test drive, you usually always wound up getting drove. Because it's not in your makeup, man. It's not in your DNA to behave unladylike. That's just not in your DNA. It's not going to work out for you. Now, you and your girls went on this trip to Jamaica to Galentine's Day getaway. Galentine's. And you sitting in first class next to this chocolate man with a bald head and pearly white teeth. We drank a lot of brown liquor, laughed, and talked. I got him go to the bathroom. I slid past him, make sure he saw my ass. Sex. Mm-hmm. When I got back, I noticed he was watching an erotic movie on his phone. Let me tell you something. He pulled that up as soon as you went to the bathroom. This was in the plan, because when y'all was laughing and talking, he wasn't watching. But then when you put your butt and wiped his chapstick off, then he said, oh, hell.
Wiped his what off?
Chapstick. She was going to the bathroom, put her butt all up in his mouth. Knocked the drink out his hand, everything. He said, oh, okay. So when you came back, he watching an erotic movie. Mm-hmm. There was a wild sex scene going on. You over there making noises. I know you was. And you, all right now, you was doing all that. That's what, and that started. He saw that I was watching too. So he tilted the phone so you could see it better. Without communicating, you was already communicating because you drunk. Slid his hand under my blanket. Lights had been lowered so nobody could see what was going on. He knew what to do with his hands, and when he finished, I wanted to return the favor. I leaned over the armrest, covered myself with my blanket. He didn't say a word, and I was quiet as I could possibly be. Then he pushed me up frantically when the flight attendant passed by. He told me he married, and he seemed very irritated. I guess my lip service sobered him up right quick. Well, yeah, that's what happened. Sobered him up right quick. I'm going to tell you something. You had a little bit too much to drink. You wasn't paying attention. Now, we're going to jump up frantically. Mm-hmm. If you're not, how can I put this for the radio?
Delicately, please.
Okay, let's just say she wasn't delicate. Let's just say that, then. Oh, good. Let's just say that.
Aggressive.
Yeah, you was too much. Yeah, you wasn't ginger enough. Yeah. Let's just say, let's use another term that's not sexual. Paper cuts. Paper cuts are irritating. Yeah. Nah, that's what happened. Now, he jumped up frantic, sobered up real quick. We didn't look each other one word the rest of the flight. Well, I got to Jamaica. You got an email from your job saying I lost my flight privileges and I was suspended. And I got fired 3 days later. You worked for a major airline. All of the flight attendants on there knew you were a flight attendant or you worked for a major airline because your pass says that at the gate. And you lost your flight privileges. They knew you were up there. They know who you are. Now, all because the flight attendant snitched. The flight attendant snitched. That's why you think you lost your job. Because she snitched. Are you stupid? This isn't snitching. When it's filled out on a report at your job, that ain't snitching. Listen, you and the other flight attendant wasn't robbing a bank and then she got caught at the bank and you drove off and then she told on you. That's snitching.
Right.
That's what snitching is. That's when criminals have a code of snitching. And that's where snitching should stay amongst criminals. I'm not a criminal. If you do something illegal around me, I'm not snitching. I'm telling. I'm reporting your ass because I'm not getting in this mess. So, no, it's not because the flight attendant snitched. I blame this all on my ex. So now this is your ex's fault. Now you got two places you need to go get the help. You need to go get this mental issue fixed, and you know get this damn drinking problem fixed. Yeah. You need to call one of them mental hotline numbers, and you need to go to an AA meeting, sit down and talk to somebody.
All right.
And then you got to learn how to perform your acts better, because you're hurting people.
Leave us your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Instagram. At Steve Harvey FM, and check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Now,
you can't injure people on the plane.
It's Junior and Sports Talk. Right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. What you got, Junior?
Well, first off, Shirley, tomorrow night, Texas Trust Theater, Dallas, here we come. Nephew Tommy, myself, Monique, and Bradley Perry, and Dominique. We're going to be at the Texas Trust, man. It's going down, Tommy. I got the hearse, Tommy, as you requested. I got it, dog.
Thank
we
you.
pulling up in the hearse, bro. We
Ain't
got
no
it.
way we can kill him, dog. If we ain't got no-
He ain't in the hearse. That's the only way we can do it. We got you covered. Here it is, Final Four weekend. The women tonight. You got number 3 LSU versus number 1 Virginia Tech. Who you got,
LSU.
LSU over Virginia Tech? Okay.
It's going to be a shocker.
It's going to be an upset. But the game for the women down in Dallas, here it is. Iowa and South Carolina. Number 1 versus...
get their ass walked. They're going to wish they had came down there. Messing with the Gamecock girls.
Yeah.
No. Iowa finna get their ass walked.
I wish I wouldn't have came down here.
Hey, take all them potatoes and all that corn back where you come from. You ain't making nothing down here.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go Gamecocks. Here we go. Yeah. And the men is on Saturday. First game, number 9, Florida Atlantic University against San Diego State. Number 5. Here we go.
Florida gonna shock them. San Diego, I don't even know how they got in it. But they finna find out what's happening now, though. Them Florida boys ain't gonna be playing.
There we go, man. There we go. Here we go. The game right here. I know where you gonna pick, but this gonna be a game. Miami and UConn.
Didn't I just tell you that them Florida boys ain't playing? They got some boys down there in Miami, man, that ain't scared of nobody.
Man, you know, that's gonna be a championship game with 2 Florida teams.
2
Dog,
Floridas.
listen to me.
Possibly.
They done messed around. Miami got some dudes on that team that just play basketball hard.
They are
four of them from the project.
And you know this how?
Where you get this research from?
I know the look. I look in your eyes. I know.
Oh man, it's gonna be a good game, man. I think there's some great games. It's been a great tournament. So we looking forward to that. Also, man, just let y'all know that Lamar Jackson. This is crazy. He still hadn't signed. He's still looking for a trade because Lamar Jackson requested a trade from the Baltimore Ravens on March the 2nd. Then he was tagged on
for himself.
Well, Lamar has hired a lawyer.
He did.
Okay.
It's finna get moving. Lamar probably won't be in Baltimore.
He won't be in Baltimore. And if he has anything he would like to do, he can come down to Houston. We would love to have him.
Don't nobody want to play for the Texans.
There you go.
All
right, Junior.
They really don't.
Thank you, Junior. Coming up at the top of the hour, a single mother in Delaware needs your advice, Steve, on how to have sexy time with her man while her son is asleep in the room next to hers. We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so Steve, Tammy in Wilmington wrote into Steve Harvey FM for your advice, and she says, I'm a 38-year-old single mother. I have a new man that I'm trying to impress in the bedroom. My son is 7, and he says I'm always laughing loud and squealing at night. I want to have a healthy sex life with my man, but I also don't want to scar my son for life. I can't sleep over at my man's house because of my son. How do I balance both?
Well,
you gotta be
first
quiet.
of all,
you gotta be quiet.
First of all, somebody, you ain't got nobody can watch your son. Your baby describes it as laughing and squealing.
Laughing loud.
Laughing and squealing. Now, I just want to say this to you.
What?
Why don't you cut all this laughing, squealing out?
You gotta be quiet.
Because, see, you over there talking about you trying to impress your man.
Uh-huh.
Now he the funniest thing you ever heard and all this here. I think you may be going about the wrong way to get this man. That's what I think. You need to be trying to find a way to get him to fall in love with you.
Uh-huh. Okay. I like that. I like
y'all.
that.
I just got to tell y'all something. That ain't how it works.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't be laughing and stuff and all this here. Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
You know, why don't you find out what he do? Show a way that you can be an asset to that. Why don't you show him what all you really bring to the table, your ability to nurture, take care of, watch over things, see things he don't see, all this here. Why don't you focus on that? You in here trying to just knock his brains in the back of his head like that's going to make him stay. We all have had that happen and walked right out the damn front door.
Wow.
That's all to it. Next one, Shirley.
All right. This is from Shamika in Memphis, who says, I've learned so much about my husband since we got married. I have known him for years and never knew how nasty he really is. He will buy new underwear instead of washing his. He legit has 2 piles of his dirty drawers and T-shirts in the closet, and it stinks. I'm not his live-in maid, so should I throw them away?
Well, if he think you gonna wash them, why don't you leave him there? Just throw him. He buying underwear, I don't know what to tell you.
Burn it.
Set the fire.
But I'm gonna tell you something now. Don't set them clothes on fire too close to the house.
Why?
Why?
I'm gonna tell you right now, you don't know which way that wind gonna kick up.
It's a hazard.
Blow that right back in the kitchen. Start killing plants and stuff in the house. Wallpaper coming down.
This is nasty.
Just want to think about that. I've never really heard of that. Instead of washing them, he'll buy new underwear. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that.
How lazy are you?
Man, really?
Throw them in the washer.
Put that color bleach in there, too.
Yeah, that's easy.
You got to know people draws. You can't just...
It's just no way.
Nasty, Tommy.
What?
You got to know people draws. You have to. How you handle your draws is important. You have to know that about a person. You got to.
Yeah. That's important.
Get your nephew.
Mine in the house next to the cold plunge pool.
Huh?
What?
My drawers is laying next to the cold plunge pool in my basement.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Well, when I come out that cold plunge, I want everything off of me.
So you can't pick them up, though? You got to leave them there on the floor?
I got to get towel on because it's cold in here.
But then you put some on after you dry up and warm up.
The drawers need a sitting stage. They need a sitting stage where they sit for a minute. So that's what that is.
What about the dirty clothes hamper? I'm not
Yeah,
understanding what's happening.
Draw education.
I don't know where our dirty clothes hamper is.
That's how trifling you are. You know what?
Right.
You ain't never seen
You just taking drawers off
What do
anywhere.
you do?
I don't know. I take them off. I leave them right there. When I come back home, somebody move them. I don't know what they're doing. I'll see them a few days later in
Coming up in
the drawer
20
somewhere.
minutes.
But I don't really,
Say,
know the whole process. I don't know where them people is moving them drawers.
They miraculously appear days later. All right. Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, we'll have more of this ignorant show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so last week, I'm sure you guys heard about this. LA Chargers defensive end Sebastian Joseph Day. He tweeted that TSA staff sexually assaulted him at John Wayne Airport in Santa Ana, California during a routine body check. He described what happened to him, but he didn't go into great detail. He wrote, quote, I really just got sexually assaulted by TSA at John Wayne Air. I asked the gentleman to please stop because I'm uncomfortable and I feel that this part of the check is unnecessary. After he felt what was needed, then they told me I was the problem after 3 TSA agents swarmed me. I'm all for people doing their job, but it was extremely unnecessary and dehumanizing. So here's my question for you guys. When you go through, Steve, when you used to have to go through security.
Yeah, he don't go through
he don't even know what TSA
They drive him to the wing. He go right by the wing and pull up.
Right.
But when you used to have to go, has this ever happened to you when TSA agents, you thought
ain't seen that
doing too much?
You could do that little light pat me down. Mm-hmm. But you can't put your hand on my thigh though. That's what we're not doing now. Mm-hmm. But you cannot put your hand on my thigh. Because once you go up there close to the promised land, it's just a different feeling now. I got to do something to you.
Do you know what we go through? Boy.
God. All right, coming up next at 33 minutes after the hour, we'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather work as a firefighter for a day, or would you rather work as a garbage man for a day?
I always wanted to be on the back of that truck. I'm garbage. I'm gonna get on the back of that truck. Ho! Ho! I wanted to do that so
You
bad.
wanted to holler.
Unburden my shirt, let it flap in the wind, hanging off back of that garbage truck. I'm gonna do the garbage man. I'm not running up in no damn fire.
Well, I'm just gonna work that, hope it ain't a fire that day.
Well, it's gonna be.
That's all.
See, I can't run the risk of that.
Yeah.
But shout out
I'm
to
not
both
putting
of
on
them.
all this
Yes.
gear. Yeah, the fireman's too
Hardworking
dangerous.
firemen.
No, I'm gonna be the
Firefighters.
garbage man. I'm cool with
Garbage
that.
man.
Yeah, shout out. Both of them work hard, man.
Yeah.
All right.
You find some good stuff on that garbage truck, though. You're gonna find some really nice
Okay,
items.
Rock, the TV show. Remember that? All right. Would you rather?
See, I'm not gonna do that. Now, I'm not finding nothing with the garbage. I'm just gonna try to do this 8 and get on back to the house.
Another man's trash is another man's treasure.
Well, I haven't found that to be the case of late.
All right. Would you rather go to jail to protect a coworker, or would you rather snitch on him immediately? So you won't go to jail.
All of y'all.
He
Every
gone.
last one
So
of
you
y'all.
won't go to
I'm
jail.
going to jail to protect the co. If that coworker ain't my wife,
Yeah.
dog, I ain't got no time. I don't care what y'all did.
Snitching.
I know that's right.
Snitching.
I'll
He
be in the
started.
room. THOMAS.
Right there.
Miles, as in running. Miles.
Not the example as in
Here.
running.
No, not
They gonna roll
K-E.
you-
No, not K-E. No, K-I. Here. Space.
Come on, dog.
Not space.
Roll your fingers for
space.
me, dog. Roll your fingers for me, man.
Come on, man.
All this help.
You gonna tell like that, huh?
Yes. Listen, I just want to be here for you all. Any help you need with this case. I have their numbers. Yeah.
You gotta give out our phone numbers?
And
Wow.
the addresses.
All right.
Yeah,
Would you
11-17 Chateau. Yes, it's Chateau down at the end.
That's it.
Got a fence around it.
Snitches
Got a
get
big
stitches.
Polaris sitting out front for his boy. Yeah.
All right. Last one. Would you rather have sex with hot candle wax or sex on a vibrating bed that spins? Hot candle wax or vibrating bed
going-
that spins?
I'm going with B. I've been on that bed before. I'm going with B. You ain't finna put all this. You ain't finna burn me. So
I'm going with the wax time. I got vertigo. I can't do the spin.
What?
Hey, I got vertigo, dog. I can't do that spinning. No. That vertigo kick in. I'm gonna be holding on. This vertigo kick in. It's over. I can't have sex if that vertigo kick in. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I don't have to get on the bed. Most of my beds spin anyway.
Oh, here we go.
That's today's round of Would You Rather.
Once I get that rhythm going, it's
Coming up next, last break of the day, and we'll close out the show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, before we get out of here, guys, I want to remind everyone to please come out and shop with me tomorrow. If you're in the Atlanta area, my business partner and I will be launching our brand new line of handbags, custom jackets, my candle collection. We got sweatshirts. It's all part of our new line, lifestyle line. This is going down at 3039 Amweiler Road in Atlanta. It's called The Lab. It is called The Lab. You'll love the store. It's beautiful. The store is open at 11, and I will be there all day. So pull up on me.
Pull up,
All right,
pull up,
then, pull up on me.
Pull up on me, right? All right, and thank you guys. And Tommy, you have an all-new episode of Ready to Love tonight. Ready to Love Miami.
Yeah, we're still in Miami. We're doing it. We're doing it big. Of course, I'm shooting in Dallas right now. My voice was completely gone. I was screaming like crazy yesterday. But anyway, I had an incident. Well, I'll tell you about that later.
What?
Oh, God. Wait till we get to Dallas. When you get to Dallas, you'll be able to figure it out.
Oh, okay.
But-
We got to get through Miami first. Okay.
Yeah, we got to get through Miami. But anyway,
Okay.
tomorrow night, me, Junior, Monique, Rodney Perry, Dominique, we will be in the building. Texas Trust. Tickets on sale right now. 4,500 seater. Tickets are almost gone. It feels good. We almost there. We almost sold out. We right there.
Nice.
We right there.
Yeah.
And we rolling up in a hearse. Hey, Junior, you know what? I figured something out.
man, can I say something, Tommy, about that last statement
Please
you just
do.
made?
Please.
About
What?
that we almost sold out. I just want to remind you the last time I took you on tour. You didn't ever have to say that.
Oh.
That we almost.
Yeah, you ain't never had to say that, dog. I just want to remind you of that. Kill. I want to remind you when I took you out on tour.
By Friday it was gone.
Boy.
Yeah. It was gone 2 weeks before we got there.
Boy, I just want to remind y'all.
Well, Uncle, so I don't even know why we talking about that.
Hey, brothers, I just want to put that out there and remind y'all.
Hey, we
that
had
when your
41.
was out there, I don't give a damn what you act.
Yeah. We ain't never had. We all.
We had 41. 4100.
Your boy by himself with you. Didn't need 8 people on the ticket.
No.
Didn't need. It was Steve Harvey and y'all.
That was it.
Gone.
That was fun too, man. Learned a lot, man. We applying what we learned.
Basketball arenas, all of it. Everything. Madison Square Garden, the Verizon, Staples Center, Phillips, American Airlines, JL Knight, all of them gone over to Fox Theater, St. Louis, Atlanta, and Detroit. 2 shows.
Do you miss it, Do you miss it?
What's the one in New York? What's the venue in New York?
What kind of rhetorical
Madison Square Garden Theater and Madison Square Garden. You can do the Beacon up there in New York, or you can do the Barclay now.
No, it's
or you can do the J-Pack over there in New Jersey.
That's Jersey.
Oh, you talking about Radio City Music Hall?
Radio
Sold that out too. Got the record. I have the record at Radio City Music Hall for most tickets sold for a single performance ever because they bought standing room tickets.
Oh man,
I was there.
I hold the record in Washington D.C. for most tickets sold at the Dar Constitution Hall. Steve Harvey got that record. Oh, damn that.
Now, they were talking about their show tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I'm just trying. And it was our show with the one I'm talking about. All of us was on them show. I was just reminding them about the good old days.
Yeah.
When they was rolling with the big dog. Y'all must have forgot. Boy, them boys right there, they done rolled with the big dog before. We ain't had to worry about no, man, 4,000 tickets. We almost, they gone.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you, wasn't nothing like the arena in Houston. The arena in Houston.
Say, man.
That's the last time my daddy saw me perform. The arena in Houston.
Wow.
Hey, boy, the arena in Houston got that record, too.
You should have bought it up, Tony.
Out shows at the arena in Houston, Texas. Steve Harvey and the boys are back in town. 7 in a weekend.
Yes,
I sold out 2 Friday, 2 Saturday, 2 Sunday, came back and sold out on Monday. Who the hell do that?
Say, can I tell you, I was about 22 years old, and that's when I saw you in that pink suit, man. You came through that
pink with the white pinstripe, came out the smoke.
The smoke and that. I said, what?
Hey, Junior, what you didn't see was they had gave me a bad iron backstage. And I held it up and hit the spray button, and it skeeted rust stains all over the front of the shirt.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. So I got some baby powder. I ain't get it out. Didn't get it out. I had to put baby powder all over my chest, make it look white. So it was just thick over there, and the rest of it was just brown.
Man.
I buttoned that double breast up, walked on out there.
My first time seeing you live was 22 years old, man.
Wasn't your last time, though.
No. I had no idea what God had in the future, though. I had no idea.
Sold out.
Well, are you going to be at the show with them tomorrow?
Yeah.
Because it sure sounds like it.
No, I go to.
You want to come through? Come on, Steve.
No, I go there, but somebody will probably bring it up on stage, so ain't no need of me.
Bring what on stage? Your sold out show records?
I'll bring you out. Come on.
Take us home, Steve.
Boy, don't mess your show up for your little headline.
You heard what I said.
Hey, y'all have.
For all All Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.